So I thought I would review this M001 real cheap slate Android PC, or whatever you want to call it, mini PC. So here she is in the flesh. I've been using it for a few days now, so this isn't like off the head. So you can see, can detect that the screen is being held in portrait mode. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's a little bit slow, so if I change it back to landscape, it's a little bit laggy, but I can be pretty bitchy when it comes to stuff like that. The machine is a little bit underwhelming. It needs a bigger CPU, bigger battery. This thing gets maybe 3 hours out of it, 3 and a bit hours maybe, when you're using it. Less obviously if you're using a lot of wireless. But like right now I'm running IRC here, and if I pull this top thing down like that and sort of click on my Twitter, that will load up, and I can obviously scroll through my Twitter. That's pretty responsive really. For the price, you can't really go wrong. If I go to the home page, I've got this, or I've got, it's detected it sideways. But yeah, if I go to the home page, it's because I'm holding it weirdly, that's all. But yeah, if I go to the home page, and obviously we've got the internet browser. We've got sort of a, this comes preloaded. Pretty sure you could class this being pirated because it comes with a full version key. The chance of that pretty long. Got a PDF reader. Not too shabby, not too good. Try to read a comic with it, but when you sort of open it up, I'll show it to you in a bit. When you open it up, it can only view one page at once. It's pretty snappy to load the next page, but sort of defeats the purpose to be able to throw it up and just have a blank page coming up. You can't sort of read it as it comes up. Yeah, all the crap, like what's the right word and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we can surf the web on it. I don't need that. I'll just click it on the desktop. So, yep, it's to the Google homepage, obviously. Now, if you wanted to search for something, for example, you just type in there and up comes the keyboard. Once you get it sort of, once you sort of diagnose or retest, calibrate the touch screen, it's a hell of a lot faster. But yeah, as you can see here, so that's all loaded fine and all the rest. So, but yep. Other annoyances. Can't play DivX. Not at all. I've tried and tried. I've tried all these other pay applications. None of them work. It's obviously not powerful enough. I tried the Android Super Nintendo emulator on it. Ran like really slow. Like even the Nintendo logo took about 30 seconds even to display. So it's not that good for that. Web browsing, fine. I mean, it comes with a mail system, but I tend to find that it's pretty lacking when it comes to, it's actually easier just to go to sort of webmail or something like that. Yeah, so it's pretty easy just to go to webmail and so forth. So apart from that, if we go back, yep, obviously I've installed a third-party client and so forth. So something that also annoys me with this is this thing called the App Store. Now, I thought when they say App Store they mean the Android App Store. Well, apparently no. It's some Chinese Chinglish App Store third-party thing. It's got a few apps. A lot of it, as you can maybe see there, is Chinese. And obviously it's free, but you got to register. And I feel like they're just going to sell my email address and I'm going to be spammed out the wazoo. The reason is that apparently these don't class as a proper Android mobile, so therefore they don't have like an IMEI number, so they can't access the sort of security features and so forth of the Android marketplace, which is really quite annoying because that's really what I wanted. YouTube doesn't work since they changed all the format and so forth. It just does not work in here. I mean, I can find it in here. There it is. I try to run it. Failed. Sorry. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Excuses. It's obviously got maps. They just come off Google Maps. What else we got? We got a calculator. Boring. Yeah, that's really all about. I can show you that's cool on it. As you see, maps are just loading straight off Google Maps type of thing. But I mean, really, it's not too bad for what it is as well. Again, what you expect for a sort of $120 Australian device. So, now that that boring stuff's over, I'll actually show you something cool. I have decided to take it apart, just to see what was in there. So, just a quick rundown. Obviously it's on, so I don't want to touch too much. Battery. So 1,600 milliamp hours. Yeah, it could be bigger, but meh. Yeah, that's a tweak. Here we have the CPU. Yeah, no, it looks like a memory module or a Wi-Fi module, but that's actually the CPU right there. I guess you could upgrade it, I guess, but can't seem to find any specs on anything like that. Underneath that appears to be where the RAM chips are. Wireless is actually up here and goes under here. Speaker, obviously. That's actually an iPod or iPad adapter, believe it or not, but just runs USB, so it doesn't charge it, nothing like that. Data cable for the screen. Yep. That's the power cable for the screen. And that's all there is to it. But still, it's impressive that you can get this much technology into a form factor of what it is. If you do want to have a look inside, it's very painless to get open. One screw up here, one screw down here, and then there are clips 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way around. And that is in its entirety all. That's all it takes to come off. Pretty good, really. Still a bit upset that it can't do any form of DivX. I was hoping that I could maybe get onto the Android marketplace and find something that did it, but no. I was hoping I could just stream to it, and again, no. But really, $120. Easy thing just to check my email, and so forth. Check my email, Twitter, IRC while watching TV or whatever. It's pretty good. I was actually thinking that maybe I could hook it up with like a web page and then actually use it as a remote over the wireless network to sort of change channels in Media Center and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if you've got any questions, I can try answer them. I'm no expert, but yeah, I'd say yep, it's worth what you pay for it. It could be more, in my opinion, is about the same amount of features as the iPad, but obviously can display Flash and web pages, be it not super well, but it can do it, so you're not sort of stop browsing and so forth. That's about all I've got for you. Obviously, the funny part is, you know, images it with the Gmail and Google Talk and stuff like that. None of that's it. Even a phone, you know, it's got 3D logos. No, none of that. Anyway, thanks.